Ooh, that's a lot of trailers. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a mod showcase for a mod that we've got Saturday mods, the Rolland pack by SimulAgri Modding, who make amazing mods. This is a pack of 10 vehicles of the new brand farming simulator Rolland, leading manufacturer trailers in the French market, and we've got a whole lot of them. So we've got a couple different ones that match. So of course you've got your blues down here. You got a couple yellow ones right here. We do have some ITRunner stuff as well. This counts as one mod altogether, but there's actually 4 different ones. We also have some manure spreaders, animal trailer, and some Bale Trailers as well, which do auto loading. A whole lot of really good stuff coming with this pack, so let's jump in and let's customize them. The easiest way to find all of these is to go into brands and go to Rolland, and you are going to find all of them here, even on PC. There's no other Rolland brands, at least in the mod hub, so you should be easy. Let's start right here with the Rollspeed 6332. It's kind of the flagship one. So we have configuration capacity, 26,000 liters. We also have 29,000 liters and 32,000 liters, extending that out way far. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg and Michelin. In Trelleborg, we have a standard tire and a wide tire. And in Michelin, we have a standard tire and a wide tire as well. Design, we have without and with. Now, what does this change? Well, we get some extra lights on the top, which is pretty darn cool. So you get the exact same lights that are on the bottom, but it adds them to the top, which I think is super awesome. Next up, we've got the big brother to that. It's the Rollspeed 8851. This holds 33,000 liters configuration. We have a 3336, and we also have a 42,000 and a 51,000, making this pretty darn large for you guys. In wheel setups, we have Trelleborg and Michelin, and there is no way to change that. So whatever you see is what you get. And as far as design goes, we have design without, and I'm guessing, yup, with. So we've got everything there. That is awesome. Again, beautiful trailer. Goodness gracious. Look at that. Not only are we getting a brand new brand to Farming Simulator, but we're also getting immaculate design as well. SimulAgri always do a great job. Next, let's talk Bale Trailers. We've got 4 of them, however, it's only 2 different models. The big difference here, well, you've got auto load versions of round bales and square bales. These are going to be for your standard round and standard square. Your larger trailer will hold up to 42 round bales and 32 square bales, making it, I think, the largest square bale trailer in the game, which is pretty insane. And then we've got 36 round bales and 28 round bales on the smaller version, which is pretty insane in itself. So let's go and customize. It's going to be the same for one versus the other. So we'll just start with the round bale. Right here we have design standard. We have a straight or side straight curved. We also have side straight, and we have a curved side. So basically a high, mid straight, and low, or none at all. I do prefer the look of this one, so that's one we're going to go with. Auto load, no or yes. So you can choose whether you want it to be auto load or not. And once you choose yes, then you get to choose how many bales it'll hold. There's a couple different setups here. So we have 28 round bales, 35 round bales, and 42 round bales. So you can actually choose which one you want. You don't have to have one that has 42 round bales if you don't want to, which I think is that's insane. And the wheel setups here, we have a standard, which is going to be your Trelleborg, and we also have wide tires, which are also Trelleborg. These are both going to be the T404 design. Skinnies look a little bit interesting on here, so of course I would have naturally go with the wide tire, but I always go with the wide tire anyway. If we jump out and check out the square bale option, you're going to see, well, everything is identical. Auto load, yes or no capacity. This is where it changes up 24 or 32. So we only get 2 options here. 24 is standard, 32 is much better. And then we'll set up standard and wide tires. And then we move over to the regular versions, or the double axle versus the triple axle version. And these aren't going to be much different either. Design, we have standard. We've got everything standard through there. Auto load, yes or no. A capacity 4 round bales, 24, 30, 36. So we get 3 options again for the round bales. wheel setup, standard and wide tires. And our last Bale trailer, this is going to be the LSP9004 for the square bales. We have a design standard. Of course, you figured those already. Auto load yes or no capacity. A little bit different here, 21 bales or 28 bales. And the wheel setups, we have a standard and a wide tire. We do have some manure spreaders. We got two of them. First up, we have the RollForce 6118. This is going to hold 18,000 liters of manure, and it is only manure, by the way. Requires 170 horsepower, goes 12 meters at 12 miles per hour, which is pretty sweet. Wheel brands here, we have a Trelleborg, which looks great, and Michelin, which looks amazing as well. And your Trelleborg tire, you've got basically a standard and a wide tire, though. Standard and inverted, that's exactly what that is. So regular way or inverted way, very cool. I'm going to assume the same for Michelin. Yup, the Michelin XB backwards and forwards. Very cool. And then spreader systems. This was actually talked about a lot. So you have the ESP21 and we also have the TCE. So whichever one you want to go with here. If you do go with the TCE, you're going to get 16 meter spread versus 12. And a very similar story, jumping over to the RollMax 8735. This holds 35,000 liters of, again, you guessed it, manure only. Requires 260 horsepower, so a little bit more, 16 meter spread at 12 miles per hour. But let's see what we can do to change all that. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, we have Michelin, and back. In Trelleborg, we have a standard tire and a wide tire. And in Michelin, we have standard and wide tire. Those are big wheels right there. We're going to leave that on. Design, we have without. Width, so we actually get our trailer design, but it adds it to the side. So we actually get some extra warning signs and things like that. Those look really good. And then spreader system, we have the C10 EDT or the TCE. Now with this one, that TCE is going to bump you from 16 meters up to 24 meters. Which is insane. Holy cow, that is a big manure spreader. Next mod in the lineup is going to be the Rolland Rollvan 64. No customization on this, however, it will hold 5 cows, 8 pigs, or 10 sheep. And there's some really cool animations to this as well. We're going to take a look at all that very soon. Moving over to the ITRunner section, so we've got the Ampliroll 7526, which is going to be your trailer module, and then we have the industrial container, Rollroc 7100, and the Turboclassic Container. So let's take a look at all of those. First, let's take a look at the Ampliroll 7526. This right here, attacher compatibility, we have Rolland or ITRunner. So these are going to be proprietary, keep that in mind. So those will work with this, and they will work the best with this, and probably work only with this. Or you could do ITRunner, and you could pull around other trailers if you want as well. Is it just me, or does this look phenomenal? Absolutely phenomenal. Great look on this. Does require 300 horsepower, so there's that. Keep that in mind. Jumping over to the industrial container, holds 45,000 liters of bulk material. Otherwise, there is no customization. It is very cheap though, $5,000. It's actually insanely cheap. For twice the price, you've got the Rollroc 7100 container. This has 15,000 liter, so less, but different use altogether. And then we have the Turboclassic Container right in the middle between both, $7,500 and 36,000 liters. So again, kind of right in the middle of all of that. They all look great, phenomenal. It is really hard to not. Come on, look at this thing. Oh man. And moving into our last two pieces of equipment, first we have the Rollroc 5300. This is going to hold 11,000 liters of bulk material. Wheel brands through here, we have Trelleborg, which look awesome. And then we also have a Michelin tire as well. In Trelleborg, we have a standard and a wide tire. So this is going to be the Twin 421, which I think is a new tire. I'm not quite sure there. And then the wide tire, of course, you have your T404. Those are big chunky boys. And the last mod with the pack, we have the Rollroc 7100. This is going to hold 15,000 liters of bulk material. Wheel brands here, we have Trelleborg and Michelin. Similar story here, where we have the Twin 421s and the 404. Beautiful tires through there. Love those. Man, those look really good. But we have something else. We have the Roll Link. Without the Roll Link, with the Roll Link. And that's $5,200. But we get this. Interesting. let's lease that and find out what it does. In game now, we're going to hook up to a few things and see what kind of options we can get. So, doesn't look like we get anything crazy. However, if I go over to right bumper, we do get, oh yeah, the squat. Now, this was touted, I think, on most of this equipment, so we'll take a look and see. But nonetheless, this looks great. Excellent options here, because let's say, you know, you've got a higher trailer. Well, you're going to want to do that. Lower trailer, do that. Fortunately, the JCB, still say one of the best tractors in game, right in the middle, and you're going to be just fine. I love it. Yeah. Jumping over to the Rollspeed 8851, and we only get a couple different things here. So we have tip side back and tip side grain door, and of course you can level it out. If we move over to our other Rollspeed, and got it, this one, similar story here, tip side back, tip side grain door, and then we can raise and lower. Bit of a different setup with the Rollroc 7100, as there is, well, no grain door. So our only option here is to raise and lower your suspension. And if we back around, or the trailer tongue, similar story here. The only thing we have is to do that. Now, the ITRunner stuff, very similar to, well, normal ITRunner stuff through here. So let's take a look. We get raising and lower naturally, so that's going to be nice. This does require 300 horsepower. Hopefully we can power this. We do have an unload here. There we go. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So it looks like you don't actually need 300 horsepower, but it's probably recommended. Now, one cool thing is between these other pieces, we get similar things to the other trailers. So to the regular series, you have tip side back and grain door, and then through this one, you have nothing, which is kind of, I'd say, neat. I like the fact that everything matches those trailers as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Making our way over to the manure spreaders, and for the manure spreaders, well, what do we get here? Well, not a whole lot. We have unfold manure spreader, so that's going to raise that up, ready to be spread. If we go here, naturally we're raising and lowering the tongue. The trailer just doesn't care, so poof. Oh yeah, that's don't use that with this. And otherwise, there's really not a whole lot going on from there. I'm going to assume a very similar story with the smaller manure spreader. So let's take a look and see. What do we get through here? Raise and lower, much easier to deal with here. Unfold the manure spreader. Not a whole lot. The animal trailer is where it gets a little bit fun, because we have 3 different connections. So let's start with 1. Control group 1. Unfold the livestock trailer. It's going to kneel. Ooh, let's get that out of the way. It's going to kneel and open up your gates. And then boop. Just like so. So that's pretty nice. It also comes with the gates, the big gates, so it makes backing up just a little bit easier moving around. Then, in addition to that, we also have full control over the gates. So we can actually fold them all the way back if we want to, bring them in, get a little bit clipping through the door, but that's just part of Farming Simulator right there. There's really not a whole lot that can be done. Up and down? Let's see. Up and down should be, oh, it is extendable. Look at that. Holy cow. Hey, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That is pretty cool. And if we go over here, we can do door as well. So that's pretty nice. We fold the door all the way back. Not all the way back, but you can move it around. And I'm going to assume we can do the same thing to the other side. If we move over to control group 2. Extend it out, move it around, do what you need to do. That's awesome, dude. That is super awesome. And then as far as control group 3, well, that is going to be your whatever vehicle you're in. So let's fold up. And it looks like everything does reset. Yep. When you fold, everything resets. And then it raises back up. That's awesome. I love that. That's super cool. And then moving over to our Bale Trailers. Anything crazy going on with our Bale Trailers? DJs, anything different here? Well, let's see. We've got a button moving right and left, but I'm not seeing anything. I believe that's, oh. That is, no, probably just moving around the bells on the top. Not a whole lot you can do about that. We can raise and lower the tongue, so there is that as well. Very nice. And we do have straps on there, so that's cool. But otherwise, not a whole lot going on with that. Normal stuff, normal auto load belling trailer kind of things. And then do we have a similar story here? We have a similar story here. There you go. What do you guys think about this beautiful, immaculate Rolland pack? Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. That is your Rolland pack by SimulAgri Modding. Amazing, amazing, beautiful, absolutely incredibly detailed stuff through here. So extremely excited to see this. Not only this brings the brand Rolland into games. So these will definitely not be the last Rolland things that we see. But all that being said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.